Monteiro,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support the Constitution
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and
allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States
and this state
under the authority
for people. I, Tony Monteiro,
do solemnly swear
that
I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member
of
of a Board of Education, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you to the members, to Mr. President, to the members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Pablo Munoz. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for this faith that you have in me tonight and appointed me. And I want to thank God for allowing me this opportunity to be here tonight. And to all of you, I want to once again thank everyone for this support that you have shown and by your applause. I know people are going to ask, why am I running for the school board again when I have served just a few years ago? And the answer is very simple. Because I want to preserve the independence of this Elizabeth School Board. Those of you who know me know that I am fiercely independent. And for that I give all my thanks both to God and to my parents. And we can never in life miss the opportunity to thank our parents enough. And I want to be allowed to do that tonight. My parents were wonderful people. My father is still with me and I wish he could be here tonight. But my father and mom were immigrants to this country, like many of you here tonight, and like many of the children's parents that attend our school system. And my parents love this country to death. As a matter of fact, when someone ever talked ill or bad of this country, my father would always say, it was not easy coming to America, but it's easy to get out. So if you're not proud, if you're not happy, you can leave. And beside my parents being proud, I think they planted that in our hearts of being very independent children. They taught us a right from wrong, but more importantly, they taught us of independence. They said never ask what people can do for you, but what you can do for yourself. And that's what we grew up in Elizabethport believing. My two older brothers, one went on to become a lawyer and a judge. My middle brother went on to become an airline pilot. And today, here I am in front of all of you, again, serving as an Elizabeth School Board member. But my parents taught us that independence is so important. And the simple answer of why I'm back is because it was revealed to me not too long ago that the almighty, powerful political boss of this county, Senator Ray Lesniak, was once again going to spend tens and thousands of dollars to run candidates against the school board. Not because he wants to see the school board continue their progress, because Ray Lesniak wants the power to control the school board. And that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Those of you who know me and know when I was a councilman in Elizabeth for 8 years and a school board member for 2 know of my independence. I don't care what color your uniform is. I don't care what political party you belong to. And I don't care who you vote for. I care that you vote. And I care that you vote for the person who makes a difference. And I care that you vote for the person who's going to represent your interests and your values. That's what matters, and that's what's important. This school board has been doing that now for the last half a dozen, 8, 9 years, since, as long as I can remember, since Pablo Munoz has taken the helm. But let me remind you this, and remind you why I'm here tonight. When Senator Ray Lesniak, the almighty powerful senator who's been running this county for 34 years, mind you, he's elected mayors, he's elected councilmen, he's elected school board members, and he's controlled all of them. Not in our best interest, in his best interest. Senator Ray Lesniak wants to control the school board, and let me tell you why we should say no. Because Senator Ray Lesniak once, a few years back, controlled the school board. He had his appointed and anointed members of the school board. And when he did that, Ray Lesniak, whether it was 10 or 12 years ago, the school district of Elizabeth was failing. It was failing. We were last on the bottom. Test scores were going down, declining every year. People were moving out of the city of Elizabeth by leaps and bounds. Good families. The immigrants who saw that they've invested all this time in the city of Elizabeth and wanted to do good, but saw the schools were not what they should be, were leaving the city. Ray Lesniak didn't care. Fast forward 10 years or 12 years later, with this board, the vision and the leadership of Pablo Munoz and this board, today we went from last place in the state of New Jersey to the #1 urban school district in the state of New Jersey. And that credit doesn't just go to Pablo and the board members here tonight. It goes to all the staff members, the administrators, the teachers, and all of you, the parents, who have participated in this. Years ago, when Senator Ray Lesniak controlled the school board, no child was in a uniform. Today, 12 years later, 23,000 kids in beautiful uniforms. When Ray Lesniak controlled the school board, our test scores were going down every year. And now, for the past 6 years, test scores have gone up every single year. When Ray Lesniak controlled the school board, there were no blue ribbon schools. We weren't even recognized as a district that had any school that warranted to be recognized. Today, 3 national blue ribbon schools, the most in any city in the state of New Jersey. So simply put, that's why I came to join this school board. When they asked me, I had to think about it. I knew that I would have to sacrifice time away from my family and from my businesses, but I knew the commitment was too large and too important for all of us to pass this up and to allow Ray Lesniak to put up 3 hand-picked candidates who have not the interest at heart of you, the staff, or the children of the city, but the best interest of Ray Lesniak and all the political power brokers to control the Elizabeth School Board. And with your support and with your help, I'm going to ask you to choose the direction that this school board has been going in, to continue the progress of this school board and this leadership of Pablo Munoz and all of you. I want to thank you for this opportunity. And although time is difficult and I know the sacrifices need to be made, I will commit to each and every one of you on the board and all of you here, I will spend the next 2 months visiting your schools, talking to the parents, meeting the children, and any one of you ever need to reach me, please, I'll be accessible to all of you at any given time. Thank you all.